Hello and welcome to part 2 of my What Remains of Edith Finch don't even remember. Finch series. I'm Kev and we're just going to pick up straight where we left off in the last video. We've just finished Molly's story, which was weird. We were a shark, we were a monster, we were all sorts of weird stuff. And now we're going to continue exploring the house. So this is the window that we went out with Molly. So are we going out the window? Are we going to become a cat? Should I go and climb the same tree? Probably
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
So this is Edie's room, I guess.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Slowly piecing stuff together. What's that say? Built 1937. Oh.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Good old Edie. I like Edie already.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long time.
So we were named after great-grandma.
Edie
As
gave a big
expected.
interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Not a mole man. If I meet the mole
When
man,
Edie told
I'm going
people
to be
Sven was
devastated.
killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Mole men scare me. Is this another book?
The room was like a museum.
So, is this going to be Edie or is this Odin?
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Weird.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son.
What a name, Ingeborg.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
What is this?
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Okay.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
It seems like the Finches are all a bit nuts.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Okay, so that was much quicker than Molly. So that was Odin's story. Do we go back out the window? Or is there a door in here we should be opening? Because I feel a bit like we've done everything we were supposed to do in here.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Is this another window we're going out of? No, that's the window we came in. So, there's a door.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
What a carpet. What a carpet. And it matches the toilet seat cover.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
I love the pink bathroom.
It was a pretty big trace.
A pretty awesome trace. Is that one of those frogs that you get in a Christmas cracker? Or is that a real frog? That might be a real frog. Probably dead. Harry Potter's glasses. Can we go out this door? No. Oh, a book. A book. This is going to be another secret passageway. There's a secret in the bathroom. This house is amazing. I want to live in it.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Okay, so that's...
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard.
Oh, hold on. How do we get to the top one? Okay. Why are you not pulling that one down at the top? The controls in this game are so clunky. Oh, will you just let me open the one at the top? Or else I'm just going to have to guess. Right, so we pulled that way, we pulled down.
It's hidden in this book.
Oh, that was annoying. Just the right amount of annoying to be clever.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
This looks like an old dark room. Bits of film and developing pictures in here. But it's between the walls, between the rooms. It's like the little wall cavity. How do we bend down? There we go. Become a cat again. And this is somebody else's room. A really pink room. Calvin's room. Fort Calvin. All these secret passageways are absolutely brilliant. Why is it roped off?
I knew
That's
Grandpa
awesome.
Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
This is possibly the greatest bedroom ever.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
That is so cool. I want to do my bedroom like this bedroom.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
So I guess we're Sam Finch now. Right, we're operating the swing. Think we're on a swing? Yeah, but we've got our leg in a cast, so we've got to do both arms at once, have we? Yeah, this is another one of those.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Okay, once you
At
get
Barbara's
the
funeral,
hang of it...
we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
Sort of doing this weird motion with the controller.
I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
I'm going to jump off this, aren't I? Which I guess I need to use the triggers for.
Dinner's ready. Coming.
Are we going to jump off this? Do we have to stop? I mean, dinner's ready. Do I look like I miss a meal, ever? Stop the swing. Stop the swing. Yeah, stop the swing. Stop the swing. Stop swinging. Stop the swing. Stop. Will you just stop the swing, man? Put your right foot on the floor. Stop swinging. Get off the swing. I don't know what to do now. Were we supposed to keep swinging? Let's keep swinging then. That's fine. We'll keep swinging. Can we turn the swing? So I'm turning myself as if I'm on the swing. I still think we have to throw ourselves off the swing somehow. He mentioned flying. I absolutely think we're supposed to fly off this swing.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Here we go. One big swing and we're going.
I told him going around was impossible.
Go on. With a broken leg, no less.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Oh, we're so close.
Alvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Leave me alone.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
What, I'm going to get blown off the swing trying to go full loop. Every kid's dream. I'm so close. No mother would call their son in
And
at this
maybe
point.
he'd still be here.
Come on. We can do it.
I think he'd already made up his mind.
We're doing it. Oh, so close. This is awesome. If
That's
this
what I
isn't
wanna
on
remember
VR, I
about
don't
my brother.
understand. Go on. This time. Did we do it? That is amazing. We did it.
The day he made up his mind. to
Uh-oh.
fly. And he did.
I shouldn't be that happy. We just died, I think. But that was awesome. What a game.
Calvin's
This
story
game-
felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Every kid is trying to do the exact same thing. This game is available on PlayStation Network and Steam. I think it's $15.99. Anna bought it. Thank you, Anna. Good work buying this game. It's worth it just for doing that swing. That was so cool. Right, let's go find someone else to be.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Huh. So this is Sam's part. Oh wow. Okay. That's quite sad
Mom
then.
said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Okay. Don't make me feel things, video games. That's not cool. I've got a camera pointing at me. I have a reputation to uphold. Right. What are we doing here? Another secret passageway. What a house! Open all the way, come on. That's it, and yeah, pull it. Pull it, come on. Would you just pull the thing? These controls. It doesn't give you any idea what you're supposed to be doing. You just sort of have to guess a combination of the two thumbsticks and the two triggers. Which is fine, I guess, but it's not particularly intuitive. Yeah, let's head towards
The passages
scary
were a
picture.
pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
I feel like we should get out here rather than going all the way to the scary picture. This looks like a grown-up's room.
Edie's father Odin built the original house.
Okay, so we were going to be going back towards Barbara's room. This is where we were before. This takes us out back to here. So, in actual fact, we want to get back in there. Can we get back in there? And keep going, because this is Barbara's room then. That's not freaky at all. Okay, it's just clothes.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
I mean, Barbara has got some issues. Did she just think she was a child star? Because you could understand a kid playing at this, but if this is her actual bedroom, that's just weird. Yeah, you'd go
I
absolutely
never thought about how hard it
insane.
must have been for her afterwards.
How old must that cake be? Old school 3D glasses, very cool. Oh, and here we go. Let's be Barbara.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Tell me the story then.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it the surprise ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
With a few quid,
But in a
surely.
lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Barbara.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
No, I don't want to be scary.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally
Write
the
that
key pops
down.
out.
Write
Thanks,
that
babe.
down. We've been to
I'll
that
be back in
music
a sec.
box. We can now go to the basement.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Have we actually got to do this ourselves? We have.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh. Are we in control? We are in control now, everybody. I don't like the whole swinging light
She found
business.
Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
This comic book view is awesome, by the way. Very cool. What are they cans of? Brilliant. Okay, so we can hit stuff with the crutch. Which, of course, means hit everything with the crutch. Ball still on the table. Hit him with the crutch. Can we pop the balls? Come on, balls. Are they not all hittable? Well, they are. I am not leaving until I've got every ball off this table. There we go. And it seems like I am in tune with the developer. How do you like that? There you go. That's Kev's tutorial for the day. Oh no, bloody hand. Oh no, no. We shouldn't have messed around clearing the table.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
So this was the saw that Daddy got cut on. The music's stressing me out as well. I want a better weapon than a crutch. I mean, my dead boyfriend's down here somewhere, presumably.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
What? Don't open it.
Oh dear! Rick?
Just a
Barb,
crank, eh?
relax. I was just trying to scare you
My
to help you
reactions were
find
so
your
slow when
scream.
hitting him.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. all I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
The crutch?
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up.
This
but
is
if
not a
this
lucky
a trick,
household, is it?
you're dead, Walter.
Right, at least I've still got my crutch. Oh, I don't want to go up there. So they get killed. That's so... Oh, I don't like this at all. I mean, who even kicked that? That's miles away from anyone. Is this Walter's room? This is Walter's room.
Walter, are you there?
You know Walter still lived, don't you?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
That'll be him
I
then.
returned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He
Barbara!
was quite smashing.
Yeah, you tell him, Barbara.
And who he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
We know there's another way out of here. We can go up here. 'Cause we've been in this room before.
She played her part beautifully.
Good girl, Barbara. Interesting. Who's telling this
She
story?
thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
So, where are we going? Which way did we come in? Why did we go back out onto the landing?
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
What are you thinking? He's just going to turn around because he knows we've opened the door. And again. Oh, on the roller skate. You go, Barbara.
But she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Jump in. No, just go down the stairs like a normal person. He's not going to be there when we get to the bottom, though, is he? Oh. Oh, please don't not be there. For goodness sake, he's not going to be there. Ah, just dirty.
She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Now what do you do? Is it going to be him? He's behind us now. This can't be him ringing the doorbell.
The door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
What is going on?
Oh dear.
Yeah, oh dear. Ah, monsters.
Come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She
What?
was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself.
I'm speechless.
I hear Barbara was magnificent. she had a taste for stardom.
What a
But
weird game.
unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night.
Rick did it.
And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time.
Walter.
He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
I love a pun at the end. That's good work. Oh, there's the ear. Absolutely brilliant. And with the end of Barbara's story, that brings us to the end of part 2 of What Remains of Edith Finch.
That comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
The story will continue in part 3. If you've enjoyed today's video, please make sure you pop a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. And thank you very much for watching.